The naked man accused of stabbing a woman in the face and hand pleaded not guilty this morning. Tonight, we are uncovering new information about his violent past. WLWT News 5's Janelle Walton is tracking this story for us tonight. She joins us live from downtown. Janelle.
Cherie, it took some time, but police finally identified the suspect as Algeria Washington. He's from New York City. Now, he was arraigned today here at the Justice Center, but he told his attorney he doesn't remember what happened. 27-year-old Algeria Washington's attorney told the judge his client doesn't remember anything from yesterday's arrest. But this cell phone video is vivid documentation of what happened. A witness recorded Washington as he stood naked at the corner of Gilbert and William Howard Taft. Washington's neighbor says when she saw him, he was always well dressed.
Always dressed very nice, very neat.
Inez Clayton says Washington was also very friendly, even going out of his way to speak to her and her mother.
If I'd be sitting on my mom's porch here, he would wave at us, and then he would make us see him. Sometimes because we wouldn't even see him, and my mom would say, "Oh, that young man is waving at us." And he would wave, he'd go on in the house.
Clayton says she's not sure what happened, but she did notice the gate was nearly ripped off the fence where Washington lived. At his arraignment, we learned Washington spent time in a New York prison for attempted murder. He was released in 2011. Cincinnati police say Washington was taken to the hospital for treatment. Police are investigating whether Washington may have suffered a mental episode or possibly took drugs, triggering yesterday's incident. Although the cause still isn't known, the Center for Addiction Treatment says bizarre behavior is sometimes linked to synthetic drugs.
Are drugs that elicit bizarre behavior, and those are going back in time to the drugs like angel dust and PCP and some of the acids.
In Washington, he remains here at the Justice Center tonight on a $252,000 bond. Janelle Walton, WLWT News 5.
Janelle, thank you. A grand jury will hear Washington's case next Thursday.
We are uncovering new details tonight about a man arrested while naked in Walnut Hills, accused of stabbing a woman with a knife. Tonight, police tell us he's a 27-year-old from New York City and has a violent past. WLWT News 5's Janelle Walton is live downtown with what she's finding out. Janelle.
Algeria Washington's attorney says he spent time in a New York prison for attempted murder. Now, he was released in 2011. He came to Cincinnati with a female friend and was apparently living a quiet life until yesterday. This is the man police say ran through Walnut Hills naked with a knife in his hands yesterday afternoon. 27-year-old Algeria Washington. A witness recorded his arrest at the corner of Gilbert and William Howard Taft. Washington's neighbor told me he was always very friendly. She wonders what caused the violent attack. She noticed the gate outside of his Hemlock Street home was damaged.
I wondered what happened to the gate because I saw the gate was off of the hinges there. They'd always come in, close the gate. He would go in this side of the house, and that would be it.
Police say Washington was treated at the hospital before his arraignment on felonious assault and criminal damaging charges today. However, investigators haven't figured out what led up to Washington's bizarre behavior. Could it have been a mental episode or drug abuse? Talbert House says someone suffering from mental illness is not necessarily violent.
There are a lot of assumptions made that the mentally ill tend to be more violent or have violent interactions in the public. However, statistically, the mentally ill are no more violent than the general population.
Center for Addiction Treatment says they're seeing more and more clients abusing designer drugs, drugs that can cause you to lose touch with reality.
They just throw the person's balance off. They throw their reality off. Their reality testing is impaired. If you put other kind of medical problems with that, you can have a real problem.
Now, Washington's attorney says he doesn't remember anything from yesterday. He doesn't remember running through the streets naked or stabbing that woman in the face or hands, and he didn't give an explanation as to what happened yesterday while he was in court this morning. Janelle Walton, WLWT News 5.
All right, Janelle, and Washington's case will go before a grand jury October 22nd.